Moving ahead with our next session, that is in partnership with the HT1 audience. The topic of this session is From Print to Pixels to the Top of Playlist, a journey of transformation fueled by culture of innovation. Well, I've already told you this session is in partnership with the HT1 audience. I would like to invite to dais Aditi Prasad, Head News Video to HTDS from HT Media Company.
Hi, many of you must be wondering what I am doing here. I'm wondering the same because it's like Razia Gundo mein phas gayi. I'm a content person. You guys are all marketers out here. I don't speak the same language as you, but I hope I'll be able to explain some of the stuff that we're doing at Hindustan Times, at HT Media in terms of videos, taking it from a very legacy media, print media to where we are today, and we've really, taken it. We've broken the glass ceiling, so to speak, as far as our innovation with videos is concerned, which you'll see in the presentation that I have, but I don't know how to play it. Can someone just help me with how I'm going to? Thanks, sir. Sorry, I'm not sure how to play this. There. Got it. So that's the way to go forward. This is the way. So this is where we are at. We've, May 2018. That's just barely 5 years ago. We were barely scratching the surface as far as videos were concerned. It took us a good 4 years to reach where we are today. The number of videos we started making across our various platforms scaled up from a paltry 600 videos in a month to 3,340 videos a month. These are per month numbers. I didn't have the space to show per month, per year growth. So I took just the month of May that has just gone by as a benchmark. And we've mapped the numbers of the number of videos we did across the years, May 2018, 2019, 2020. And the viewership, see how the number of videos may have gone up by almost 500%, but the kind of monthly views we are getting across all our platforms, which largely remain Hindustan Times, Live Hindustan, and Mint, our business newspaper. This is the video arm of all of that, all these three platforms combined, and we've taken it to almost 350 million views we are doing on a monthly basis today. Overall watch time that we are getting has grown by almost 2,300%. And that kind of watch time, and I understand that I'm just taking over from a YouTube, Google presentation, so they would know that the kind of watch time, especially for news. And this, when I say news is not really restricted to just hard news. News is also business news, fashion news, lifestyle news. All of that sort of combines together to make up this pie. So we've gone a long way. These are, I don't want to, you're all marketers, you know your media plans, so you already know that video consumption is growing across the industry. I don't want to dwell a lot on this, but I want to talk about the journey that took us from, sorry, I think I've sort of, okay, the journey that has taken me from here to here. Okay, I'm unable to sort of operate this very well, I see. But having said that, the consumption patterns there, the consumption patterns on all our, now most of our consumption is via YouTube. And we are now looking at, that's the next step, and I'll come to that a little later. That is where our growth is coming from. And on-site views. We are pushing the envelope as far as on-site views is concerned. It's not been an easy journey to go from where we were in 2018 to where we are today, largely because we are a very legacy print-led organization. I remember when I used to walk across to the print editors and say, okay, why don't we do a video? It's like, what? Why? Why do we need to do video? I mean, we write, we don't do videos. But there is a whole bunch of audiences out there, and that understanding has come from mapping the users, the audience that we have. And how do we map the audience? Because the audiences want to engage with you. I mean, TV news is there, sure, television is there, and sure, that is still the biggest pie as far as marketing money is, as far as the bandwidth is concerned, because they have huge teams, etc. We came up with a digital-first approach, completely digital, and very small scale, and we scaled it up very gradually. And we tapped our audiences, the audiences who were coming to us. I remember in May of 2018, we had some 2 lakh subscribers on our YouTube channel. Today, we have about 5.5, almost 5.7 million subscribers on our YouTube channel. So in a span of 5 years, people have grown, people have liked us, people come to us, people subscribe to us, people want to be associated with the kind of videos we are making, and that for a print-led organization, from a legacy print organization to a video-led organization, is a journey that we want to take in the last 5 years. We are obviously taking it to the next level now with a whole host of new initiatives, and those new initiatives include the words which are very much in buzz nowadays, which is AI. Of course, Prime Minister Modi went to the US and told their Congress that AI means America, India in this context. But in this context, I'm really referring to artificial intelligence, which is what we've been working on. The journey has been very, very interesting as far as Hindustan Times is concerned. We've had, and now I'm talking purely of Hindustan Times, which is our flagship brand. Hindustan Times, we've seen a 2,290% growth in monthly views. We have a captive audience of almost 150 million viewers per month for the last almost a year. Not many people know this. That's because the normal association of Hindustan Times is as a legacy brand, but this is the kind of viewers that we have. This is largely the gender part we are changing. When we started, we just had 2% female audiences, and that is 5 years ago. Today, we have a 12% female audience, and I'm hoping that we're going to be able to make that even better. Make it count, because that's the age group, that's the gender that is watching our videos. Differentiated news, digital-first approach, and IPs. That's the strategy that we've been following. Something gets us views, another thing gets us subscribers. We do a mix and match of a whole lot of things to arrive at where we are today. The next step that we are moving to, and that's where we are at. Sorry, this I should have put up right in front, but this is where we are at today in terms of just if you take the YouTube views, because that's something that I can compare with my audiences, compare with my competition. And every CNN News 18, YN, India Today, NDTV, all of them, hardcore television organizations on YouTube with a whole bunch of people working with them, with a whole ecosystem that is trained towards videos, and we beat them hands down. We are at, we almost every month for the last 1 year, we've been doing more in terms of video views, in terms of engagement, in terms of watch time, in terms of click-through rates than most of our competitors who have a wider reach, who have a better brand name as far as videos are concerned. But the strategy that has worked for us, and I go back to that slide, is largely a video-first approach. It's a digital first approach as far as we have, because we're not just cutting out whatever we are putting on television and putting them on YouTube. We're making content for our viewers who are coming to watch us on YouTube or coming to watch us on our website. And that is something with the next phase that we are planning is, and of course there's Hindustan and Live Mint. Again, the same strategy, differentiated news, understanding, reading our audiences, reading their comments, getting their feedback, improvising, making things better every time. Understanding the audiences has been key for us in cracking our video strategy, because the digital audience or today's audience wants to engage. They do not want a one-way conversation. And we give them that opportunity to engage through our live shows, through our various platforms, and through all the social media handles that we broadcast these on. So, and we do respond to our audiences also. So that makes it a holistic offering where they can engage with us, interact with us, and we, of course, plan a lot of, so for Mint, as you can see, we do a lot of personal finance related IPs. We did an entire show, actually 5 seasons of that show called Money with Monica. We invited, we did a show with Monica Halan where, who's a personal finance expert, a great author, fantastic person on camera, and she would take questions from viewers and answer those questions. Engagement, understanding, and there are people who are actually interested in that kind of content, who are actually coming, engaging with us and watching our content. That's the strategy we've gone with. Expansion areas that we are looking at are lifestyle, tech, and auto. Those are the places that we are focusing on now, that go after our flagship brands, that is Hindustan Times, Live Mint, and Live Hindustan, which is the Hindi newspaper. Now we are spreading out into HT Lifestyle, HT Tech, HT Auto, which is, again, a lot of differentiated offerings, a lot of offerings that get viewers, get the audiences to engage with us, come to us, interact with us, and we take their feedback and we put out new content. The other set of expansion areas that we are working on are AI-led videos, language videos. We've expanded into 5 languages: Bangla, Marathi, Tamil, Kannada, and Telugu. Those are the areas that we are working on. We also have Hindustan Times Shorts, which are HT Shorts on our app, short videos, short presentations. Again, a lot of engagement. The click-through rates here are simply astounding. A lot of interesting work that we are doing as far as video is concerned. We're now looking at AI for automated videos, and that's the next step that we are taking towards. That's a work in progress, because नकल के लिए भी अकल चाहिए होती है, तो AI हम use तो कर लेंगे, लेकिन फिर उसके बाद जूते हमें ही पड़ेंगे. So we really want to be very careful before we venture into AI-led videos and what we do with them, what we put out there, because as a responsible brand, you need to be very sure what you're putting out and not some hogwash which is out there. And ChatGPT really does not understand the Indian market as well as it understands well some of the Western markets. So that's where we are at. That's what we want to do. What next is also a lot of, a lot of people have told me, including our own ad sales team, that, marketers don't really want to associate with news. So I say, no, but we're not just news. We are a news brand, but we also do lifestyle, we also do entertainment, we also do tech. So, and we are an established video player now, #1 in the market, apparently. So what's the hassle? So the thing is, नहीं वो political videos में उनको समझ में नहीं आता है. मैंने कहा, that I get, because political videos, you are either with us or against us. Sort of a syndrome is going on in the Indian political market right now, but that I get. But we're doing a lot of interesting things, doing a special series. In fact, that's what we're working on. One with a border roads organization, where we are going out to the remotest villages and seeing how roads have reached there, how the lives of those people who are living at the India-China border in Arunachal Pradesh at respective places, how their lives are changing uh, because of roads reaching there, because of infrastructure reaching there, because that's a huge push by the government. So we decided, okay, we'll go and check it out. And we are working on that series now. This is a great series for any brand to be associated with. So I'm saying that politics is not really the new be-all and end-all of news. There's a whole plethora of work that is there. There are huge things that we're doing. There are a lot, like for instance, we're doing a podcast series now. With this podcast series is all with former chiefs of Indian Air Force, Navy, the Army, former Army chiefs. They're all coming there. They're talking about their experiences. They're talking about what all they did during their tenure, whatever they can speak out in public. And they are talking about it, and it's very engaging conversation. People want to know, people want to hear, people are engaging with these podcasts. So that's a whole lot of bunch of work that we are doing as far as we're concerned. The whole idea was, and that's the mandate that was given to us, was that we want to transform from a legacy print media to top of the charts, top of the playlist. And I think we're halfway there, even though we're leading the market right now, but there's still so much to do. And we hope we'll be able to get a lot of it done within the next couple of years. So thank you so much for listening to me. I hope that was interesting in some way.